While we're on the topic of method override, I just want to show you an easy way to print your objects. So here I have a program which is gonna print, which is gonna create two items. First item is the book with the price of $50. Second item is a sofa with the price of $1,000. And basically I'm just gonna print them out using the getters, the get name and get price. So let's take a look at that. So it prints out the two items. With first is the book, the second item is the sofa. Now today I want to show you an easier way of printing without listing all the without using the getters, because if you have like an item with a long list of parameters here, and for each item you have to type out all this long list, it's gonna take a lot of work. So an easier way of doing it would be to overwrite the printing. But first let me show you what happens if you don't overwrite the printing. So if I just do sysout system, and my system is okay, there it goes. So if I just do system out print line of the item name, if I just say item 1 and item 2 here, let's see what we get there. So I'm just gonna print those two items, and you can see here using the get names above here, it printed the items okay, it looks great. But when I just use the system out print line to print the items, you can see that it's not doing so well. Like it's printing out a lot of junks, but not the information that I wanted. So to correct this problem, what you need to do is you need to go to your item class, and you need to overwrite the toString method. So before we do that, I just want to point out a couple of things. So first thing is, just so you know, every class in Java is a subclass of a class called object. So every class in Java is a subclass of object class. So the object class is the parent of every class that you define in Java, and therefore you can use the methods that are available in the object class. So some of the methods in the object class are clone, equals, and toString. Some of the methods in the object class are clone, and we've used this before to clone the array, equals. We also used this before to compare two strings and toString, which we use to convert like an object into a string. So all three methods, we have used them before in our previous lessons, but we never overwrite any of these methods. So now you know that since your Java object extends the object class in Java, you can overwrite these methods. And the reason you want to override the toString is because println calls the toString method when it prints. So now we want to override the toString method, which is called by the println method. So when you do println here, you're actually calling the toString method to print. So I'm going to show you an easy way to create the toString method, to overwrite the toString method. What you need to do is you need to right-click, source, and select option to build toString. And then after that, you just want to modify as desired. Alright, so let's see what we mean by that. So now we're going to create the now we're going to create the toString method. We're going to come down to here. I'm going to right click, source, and we're going to find the option to generate the toString method. And then I'm just gonna click OK here. And my system is really processing something today, so it's taking a while. Still not coming back yet. Unbelievable. Oh, actually, let me see. Maybe it's putting it somewhere up here. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was waiting for this, but actually I placed the cursor over here, but actually it put it up here. So I'm just gonna move it down. Okay, so there's my toString method. And if you want to print it like the way they have it, is fine. Let's see what happens if we just leave it the way it is. And I'm just gonna go to my main runner. So remember, we inserted these two lines and it didn't come out too good before, right? Now we're gonna try and run again. And you see it's coming out much better. So now I have item, the name of the item is book, and the price is 50. The second item, the name is sofa, and the price is 1000. So these looks much better than the things that we got before. Now if you like, you can actually customize the output to anything you want. For example, if I want to make it look the same, as this one, then I would do item, and then I'm gonna plus the name and the price. So I'm doing item plus name plus price. All right, and let's run this. And there you have it. We're gonna need to put some spaces in there. So let's go back to our override of the toString method. So here's the override of the toString method, by the way, which was created by doing the right-click source and generate toString option from Eclipse. So I'm going to put some spaces in there. And that should do it. Let's try and run again. And there you have it. So the output now, we have made it exactly the same as up here, but it's much easier to print now because you're just printing the name of the variable as opposed to listing out, using the get name to list out get name and get price to list out each field. And if you have 10 different fields, then that's gonna get much more complicated and time consuming to type. When you do it this way, you just do it once, you define it in your class, just overwrite the toString, and then in your program you can print it like 100 times. You just use the name as opposed to having to type in all this stuff. Alright, so that's how you overwrite the toString method to print an item, an object.